Hi, my name is Yangchen and I'm from Bhutan. I am currently helping my mom. God led her to start the church in our house for 2 years now. I'm co-pastoring with my mom. We have, I think, 8 churches that are in different districts and villages. I am mostly overlooking a church plant that is in my apartment back in Bhutan, in Thimphu. 15 families that I love so much and I miss right now. But then, I feel so honored that God would give me that opportunity to come together with these people and just be there for them and they being there for me. I got a phone call one afternoon that said to come to hospital because there was this woman whose both the kidney has failed and she had gone blind and she had high fever and everything, and she was very not in the right state of mind as well. And then because I think it was very overwhelming for her to find out all that, and she's just 37 years old. So I went to meet her in the hospital and they were like, okay, we want you to lead her in prayer, in accepting Christ. And I went to see her and then she wasn't even in the proper state of mind. So I said, no, first we will pray for her. I want her to know Jesus first. I don't want to just, I want to share gospel with her. I want her to see healed. I want to see her healed in right state of mind and fully accepting Christ, knowing who He is. Then she got worse. She was in critical condition for next 5 days. So I have this group of people telling me now that, oh, you should have just led her in prayer, of salvation, and because she's surely gonna die, and she would have at least gone to heaven. And I was like, no. If I pray for healing for someone, I believe that person will be healed. So I just said, I know it looks really bad. She's in ICU right now, but she will be healed and she will come to her sense, and I will share gospel with her and she will accept Christ. I was away for three days, but then when I got to come back and I went and spent an afternoon praying over her, and next day was Sunday and I wouldn't go visit her, but then I got a phone call in the evening saying that she's actually up and eating her food and she's in sense and she can recognize people and she's looking for me. So I went back to the hospital and so I told her if she recognizes me, and she said, I recognize you by your voice. Even though I couldn't see you, I remember your voice. Because when she was unconscious and everything, I was always speaking to her, telling her that Jesus will save her, Jesus will heal her, and to just cry out to Him if she can. So she was like, now I want to accept Jesus. I don't care if I die, but I want to accept Jesus. And not only her husband and her son also accepted Christ. And the most amazing thing was her son came and told me, he's 18, and he came and told me, I will never leave Jesus. You know why? Because I know it's true. The doctor said it is not the medicine or the treatment that saved my mom. It is surely God that saved your mom. He was like, they don't know which God, they don't know which God, but I know it's Jesus. He's the true God. I don't know how it is here, but so many instances we have wherein it's very awkward for us to approach people because sometimes they tell you by the facial expression or by not listening to you that they don't want you to share gospel and they don't want you in their space or in their home. But then I just tell myself no, this person doesn't know what he's doing, but God loves him, and I have to take the gospel to him. I have to tell this person about Jesus. I've been in Shofar, Durbanville, Cape Town for past 3 weeks now, and I think when I had this chance of taking a break this year, Shofar and Durbanville was the place that came to my mind. Ronel and Divya, ever since they came to Bhutan in 2015 January, when I got to come to Shofar last year, they opened their home to me, and it was quite different experience because this was a home where 15 people from different walks of life, different background was living together, and this was amazing. And the way they welcomed me, the way they opened their heart and their home to me, I'm so forever grateful to them. When I see this family, I remember Book of Acts, where they shared their life, where they shared everything. And you have to be in the house to know. I see these people sharing life and like sharing the things, sharing their rooms with me, sharing the clothes and the shoes. Siko does that with me. I come from a culture wherein we do share life, and I also grew up with 20 other people in my home and sharing everything we have. When we have food, when we don't have food, like we have like 10 or 20, like 10, at least 10 or 5 people in one room. But then I grew up like that, and I love it. And to see that happening on this side of the world was like amazing. How God is doing the same thing back in Bhutan and here. How He is opening up people's heart to love more and to take risk. It's a risk when you choose to open your home and your heart to people. But then I see people doing that, and I'm encouraged.